Hey everybody, we're back with the What's Sold on eBay. These are the sales for the weekend, Friday through Sunday. Linda and I are here. It's been a slow weekend for us, at least quantity-wise. I don't know the total. Linda will have it for us in a second, but we were basically struggling for sales all weekend. How many did we have?
So we got a total of 24 sales, and one of them just came in just a little bit ago. And we got 1,032.
So we're actually, the dollar amount's not bad for only having 24 sales. I would say that's actually pretty good for us. That's a higher average sale price. But we like to see some of our lower dollar items still go out of here because that's our bread and butter, and we have a bunch of that junk DVD. A lot of the media section is the area I saw the least amount of sales. We only had like a couple books, a CD, a DVD, not a lot of video games, some VHS. There wasn't a lot in that category. Usually for a weekend, we'll have 3 or 4 or 5 in each one.
Yeah.
And then we sold one clothing item, one pair of shoes, not a lot of kitchen parts. So it just was kind of a weird weekend for us. Maybe it's summer slowdown. I have been listing, so I don't think it's that. Maybe we're getting punished because I did get a medical notice through eBay that they took a listing down for some glasses that were up for over a year, and they said that happened recently. They didn't say it was a ban or anything, but maybe that's affecting us. Who knows? If you guys are having slow sales or whatever, or having higher sales, let us know. Let us know what you're doing to try to make it better too. Usually we'll run sales and different things like that, but let me know, let us know what you guys are doing to try to get through the summer. What do we have first, Linda?
First up, we have this Pendleton sweater.
This was from one of my sources. We'll just call him Jay.
And right here we got it as it retails for $159, but this one we actually sold for $60.
It was listed at, I think, 80 or something like that. The guy was like going back and forth, and I wanted 65, and he was at like 59. He goes, "That's the most I'm going to pay." And finally I said, "Sales are slow. We'll take it," a couple days ago, but it took like 4 days to pay, which was frustrating. Oh, next we have Linda's looking for. It's a bowling ball, but it's over there. It is a purple or pink? Purple Rhino, 14-pound. Brunswick, I think. Yeah, bowling ball. I got this at an estate sale for $10. The lady knew what it was. I knew the purple one would sell. I know a little bit about bowling balls from doing some research a while back. Plus, I love bowling. And this one.
Our first date was bowling.
Yeah, it was actually. Our first date was
bowling. Bowling.
I whooped her.
I had to pretend, guys.
No, you couldn't beat me on your best day.
I was on a league for a little bit. Okay.
It was the kids' league. You got a SpongeBob ball if you completed it.
No.
Anyways, we did go bowling and then went out to dinner, and then
it's a good time.
We actually ate lunch there where we went to our first date today.
Yeah.
So yeah, good times. You guys don't really care, but we sold that bowling ball for $75.
No, we didn't. We sold it for $70.
Had it listed, I think, 100. I was hoping to get 80 plus, but again, sales have been slow. Took the offer of 70. It was going to Texas, so only a few states over for us, so shipping's not too bad. But yeah, look out for some of the old bowling balls, especially if you get old ones that are undrilled. That one is drilled. The undrilled ones do better. What do we have?
Next up, we have this cute little medal. This is for the...
Sure, that's how the Marines like for it to be called. Cute little medal.
Sorry. We have this amazing medal right here, guys, for the Marine Corps. Anodized. Yeah. I'm not sure what that means, but it's really shiny.
That came in a Salvation Army auction from Arizona. We bought it, I think it was like $16 plus $9 shipping or something. We got a whole bag of that stuff, and we've been selling them.
There's a bunch of them, yeah.
That one sold for $12. Most of them I've sold, I think, for around $8 to $12, and I sold like 4 of those plus a bunch of other stuff, so that's pretty good.
We got a Bible, guys, and this one is not engraved either. So this is the inspirational Bible with the Bible in alphabet.
I think that was $3 or $4. It sure looks cool, but you would think it might be worth a little more. But what did it sell for?
It actually sold for $24. So it's got those little
It's indexed.
Yeah.
So usually the index ones are a little bit better, but $24, I'm okay with that for a $3 or $4 Bible. It's going to go out medium mail shipping, no problems there. Now this book that we're about to show you is the bolo of this weekend. Got this at an estate sale for $1.
$1, guys.
This is the highest dollar sale this weekend.
It's only $1.
It helps the numbers for sure this weekend. What is it? We'll show the book first. Don't show the price.
So this is the book. It's called Death of an Aquanaut. And this book is actually signed right in there by the guy. You can see it. Okay. So it's William Bunton, U.S. Navy Sea Lab Project.
I have no idea. I just randomly, this is something where I just have no idea why I looked at this. I'm walking out of an estate till they have a bookshelf in the garage where you have to pay at. I look over there and I grab one other book that I knew sold, and I grabbed it. I'm like, this book looks weird. I quickly look, I can't find it anywhere. I'm like, oh, the books are $1. I'll just grab it for $1. I'm getting such a good deal. And what did it sell for? Took a best offer.
For best offer of $175.
That's probably the best book I've ever sold as an individual book.
And look at this. I mean, this book is little.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's not like you think there's some kind of secret treasure this is going to lead you to, or like, you know, the Fountain of Youth. I have no idea why it would be so. It's a memoir
of events. So
yeah, I mean, it is signed, so that does help it a little bit. But there was one I found listed, I think, on Amazon for $300, but there was no sales history of it, so it's not selling at all. They just listed it at a high price. But yeah, $175 for that book. Keep an eye out. Maybe you'll find it.
Then we've got a sealed copy of Ju-on the Grudge.
That was from last year's vacation. $2.
Creepy right there. That one sold for 11 and some change.
A MacBook box.
Ooh, MacBook.
Got this for $1. One of my sources that I got that Pendleton from, he'll sell me MacBook boxes for $1. This one is the 15-inch MacBook Pro A1990 is the model. This one sold for
$24.
Usually they cost 10 or 11 to ship, and maybe 8 depending on where it's going. I just put a little bubble wrap and then throw them in a poly mailer and send them on their way. I try to get newer ones if I can. The older MacBook stuff is not as great.
And then we've got a pack of CDs. This is Metal for the Masses, Volume 4. Look at that creepy cover art right there, guys.
Well, it's metal music. It's kind of an interesting genre, too.
Yeah. You guys metalheads out there?
Oh.
Is that what they're called? Metalheads?
I don't know. I'm not a metal head.
Are you fans of metal music?
Some of us listen, probably, you know, you only listen to like what? Britney Spears and
okay.
Backstreet's
Hashtag free Britney, though. This one sold for $8, guys.
$8. Now, this one was a retail arbitrage, and it sold within 2 days. Linda looked at me a little crazy when I grabbed this at Ross. She wanted to go to Ross. She always tries to trick me to go there. Maybe you'll find something to sell, and I usually never do. But she finds stuff to buy for us that she says we need. I'm not sure. The definition of need varies, I guess, from person to person. But she goes, well, you might find something to resell. And I rarely have found anything there because the price margins are just not high enough. I found some jeans one time we did really well in, and some
I thought you bought like 3 pairs of jeans that day.
Yeah, Rock Revival jeans.
Yeah.
And they sold. They were brand new with tags. We did well on those, and I did well on some. I bought like a candle that was sealed one time that sold, and some makeup things. But I saw these bad boys. Crocs are doing really well right now. If you don't know,
Crocs.
and if Crocs are doing well, everyone knows spellouts do well. These are called Crocs Bayaband.
Bayaband.
They're size 11, so whoops, perfect men's size. They're brand new. They were $18 plus. That was like 20 and some change with tax. I looked online. I saw they were selling for $45 to $50 ship. People were buying them, and what did I get for mine? $48. Now I'm gonna probably end up spending $8 to $10 to ship them. Probably they're gonna go over £1 by the time I put them in a box. But it's retail arbitrage. I still think we're looking at $15 or so, maybe when it's all said and done. Maybe 13.
That might pay for like some of the stuff.
I basically paid for some of the junk that Linda got. Yeah. So, still fun though to do retail arbitrage. It's not my favorite thing. Like, I don't spend a lot of time, but if I can find a couple of items, you know, it's always exciting to help pay for some of the loss of other stuff that we got.
It's not a loss.
What did we get? Zane got some shoes.
Yeah,
he, of course, got a toy because he has no toys.
Okay, I asked if he was getting. You're like, yeah.
It was $5 though.
$5.
It was cheaper than normal. And then we got something else too, right?
Well, you bought those pots to
resell. I also bought some retail arbitrage pots to sell. Yeah. We'll see how they do.
I don't think I got anything.
It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Okay, moving on.
Next up we have this. This is Carlos Colon.
Yeah, and this is a Remco. It's an older wrestling figure. He was in the big He-Man buy that we had. We've been selling kind of some He-Man and some old action figures. We bought them over a year ago, but I sold a bunch a while, and then now I've kind of relisted or started listing more. This guy sold at auction for $30 ship.
$30.
So that was a good thing. Look out for and there's some old, they call them, they're knockoff, they're bootleg wrestlers. Look out for those as well, because the camera got tilted when I jacked up the Crocs, but look out for some of the bootleg ones. People will still buy the bootleg wrestlers. They make them look like the actual ones, but you can tell they're fake. People buy those for some reason.
Next up, we have something I found a long time ago.
3 years ago. When Linda
was it 3?
I don't know, probably. She was trying to be an Amazoner. Well, she still is an Amazoner. Every once in a while she sells a chess book, but...
I do. They're expensive. But yeah, so I found these Texas Instruments calculators.
I think they were like
They were
that
on
was
clearance,
$9 for that one because that was the better one.
Oh, was this the better one? Because
The
I have a bunch
$5,
of little ones.
those ones are $4.50 and $5. This was $9.
Oh, okay. So this one right here, and this I sold for $25 shipped. So.
And I think this
one will
go. I think it'll go first class. It's gonna probably be about 13 ounces. So, well, that was actually a good buy. If she would have got more of those, the other ones are not as good.
Yeah. And then we got this. It's off of that.
Well, remember we sold two. The Margarator was the green lid one, the first one we got.
Yeah.
And we sold the lid for 30. We sold the little spout for 20. I think we sold one.
I thought it was 25 for the spout.
We sold like 2 or 3 things already from there. Yeah. And now we sold this piece, which is the blade.
Yeah, the blade piece.
With all the screws and everything and the little rubber seal.
Yeah. And that actually sold for 25, guys.
So parting out that kind of stuff. Look out for those margarita makers or the Margarators or whatever. You can part them out and make very good money. Plus, you don't have to ship the big whole unit, which is it's not hard, but it's just kind of a pain in the butt.
And next up, we got this jig right here. This is Williamson Lures. It's a trolling feather jig.
You know what trolling is?
Isn't that when you like pull it along the water?
Nailed it. Shout out to my grandpa. He passed away, but he had his own charter business. So learned a lot about fishing from him and my dad. Love you, Dad, if you're out there.
If you're out there, he's out there.
Well, if he's watching, obviously. He watches sometimes. My mom and my sister and my dad and them sometimes watch. So.
They're so supportive, guys.
Well, when I live with you, sometimes we need some support from other people. Just kidding. She's very supportive. Especially of my the eBay garage.
So this sold for $10, guys, right there. I don't know what Cameron paid for it.
No, it was just in the guy gave me some free boxes, tackle boxes with a bunch of lures. He goes, you can just have them. I just pulled this out and so free, and we sold it for 10. So.
And then we got a lot.
This is cool. This is 90s right here.
Yeah.
Or early 2000s, I guess. Huh?
Is it?
Late 90s.
All right.
Rugrats VHS, guys.
We have 18 of them.
Dug them out of a shed at an estate sale. It had only VHS in there and a lot of dust and spiders, which were not for sale. But I'm just digging. I start seeing these orange tapes, and I know the Rugrats ones are orange. I pulled out 18 of them. Plus, I got a Doug, which if you remember that show as well. And I got a couple of I got a Seal Jurassic Park, which I think we already sold.
Yeah, the Seal Jurassic
Park. That one sold right away. And I spent $5 on all the VHS I bought, and I had a couple other ones. And these sold for?
All 18 sold for $90.
90 shipped for Rugrats VHS, which is crazy to me. So if you find some of these old Nickelodeon VHS, or even kids shows in general, Thomas, The Wiggle, stuff like that, if we get them from cheap, obviously, it might be worth your time. Thomas the Train?
Oh,
and then a lot of them together, and then it does take a minute. They've been up for probably about a month and a half or 2, but I've had some offers of like 50 or 60.
That's not so bad though for VHSs.
No, that's good. And like I said,
they're not sitting here for a year.
I paid basically $5 for that whole stack. So cool.
And next up we have a pack of Callaway.
Not really a pack; it's a set.
A set.
Golfers would call this a set.
A set of Callaway Steelhead
X14.
X14 irons.
There's steel shaft, which this is a shaft, as Linda can't not laugh at the word shaft. And even though someone in the comments, I forget your name offhand, but said if you don't laugh at the word shaft or whatever, what kind of life are you living or whatever, which I thought was a great comment because sometimes we just need to laugh. But this is a little set. It's 5-through pitching wedge, so it doesn't have the 4 or the 3 iron or a sand wedge or anything like that. But this one sold
6 of them, isn't there? Yeah, there's 6 of them, and they sold for $140.
This was I bought a golf bag for $25 at a garage sale. I got a couple other clubs, and that sold for $140. That's been up for about 2 months as well, so pretty good.
And then next up, we've got some cartoons. We've got Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry, a couple of them, and some other Warner Brothers ones. And this pack right here, it's all DVDs. It sold for $20, guys.
So I've been buying these little Looney Tune ones for 50 cents or so if I can get them. Any Looney Tunes or cartoons, the old kind of Warner Brothers stuff.
I like that stuff.
I've been lotting them together, especially because there was that period of time where they were kind of saying that some of the Looney Tune stuff was going to be pulled for, like the Sylvester the Cat, I guess. Or not Sylvester. What is it? Oh,
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew. That was it. And so
now they're even hitting on the little guy. Speedy Gonzalez, though.
Yeah, so I decided to grab some of these little cartoons, and I have a couple more. I just put them in a lot. You can get about $5 a DVD, so not worth a ton, but maybe if you find them, it's worth your time.
Yeah, if you guys see the new Space Jam one, people are going nuts over that.
Well, actually, there's a lot of conflict. A lot of people say it stinks because they're like old school, you know.
Well, yeah, they changed Lola Bunny, and then they're like...
Well, plus it's Michael Jordan. I mean, it was iconic. LeBron has a lot more haters than Michael Jordan does, so he's more polarizing.
Not that you shouldn't go see it.
I still want to see it because, you know, we saw the first one, so... here's Chicago Bears. This is a great snapback to look out for. It's broken, though.
Aww.
This one came from the Hirsch buy. This is Sports Specialties. It's got the script, so you can kind of see how it bears.
Let me watch it.
No, I didn't want to because I didn't want it to fall apart anymore. These hats go for like $80 to $100, and there's one particular one that Clark Griswold has. I believe he has the Chicago Bears. If I'm not mistaken, he has one of these hats. Not this particular one. I think it's maybe it's the corduroy one or one of them. But this one sold for
$45,
and it's going to Indiana, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And the guy owns a thrift store because he has a thing, and he said he collects these hats. So I took it for $45. I probably have $5 in it, but really cool there.
Why does Indiana matter?
Well, he's kind of in the area. I think he said he's a Chicago Bears fan.
Is Chicago Bears in Indiana?
Yeah, no, he's in Indiana, but I think he's the thrift store, and he told me in the things he's a Chicago Bears fan. He collects these hats, so he's in the area because Illinois, obviously, where the Bears are. But that was why I said that. Build the perfect bug out bag. Is this next?
Yeah,
one of our little prepper
disaster
books.
Survival kit, guys. There you go.
This would have been useful during COVID, but
no, it wouldn't.
People thought.
So this one I sold for $12.
That was from the 350 buy, which you guys probably could have guessed. This is sad.
The God of War. No, he's not.
What? That's the God of War is the game.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Oh my gosh, you're
you got it
embarrassing.
wrong. This is Poseidon.
No.
Poseidon's Rage.
Yeah, this is the God of War, but he has a missing hand. He has the sword, but no hand, and then he's got his other hand. I had the hand.
Chopped off.
No, it's not. You can see where it's just a little.
This is supposed to...
Yeah, there's like a little.
It broke.
No, it's not. So we had the hand at one point. I have no idea what happened to it. And then I found the sword randomly on the floor, and I'm like, uh-oh. And then I found the figure, and I was like, what happened? So, anyways, I still decided to list it because I can't find the hand, and it sold for
$19.
$19 though. This was in a big toy buy. It would have been probably a $35 piece.
Next up, we got another Keurig water reservoir, guys. We sold one of these just recently too.
Yeah, probably a month or two ago.
Yeah. So this
same.
one,
I think it was the same exact one, or at least
Keurig
very similar.
K Elite K90.
Ours may have been the K70, but it was similar. Yeah.
But this one has the specific color in case they're looking for that one. It's brushed slate, guys.
I don't know. That's what it says in the listing, but either way, it
sold
for
$30.
$30 shipped. Probably going to cost 10 or 12 to ship it, but plus we had a couple other parts on that Keurig there.
So Cameron bought this for himself, and then he just threw it in the pile. It was a January 1st kind of thing.
No,
this is called Body Beast.
You see that, guys? Love and support right there.
It's called Body
She's
Beast.
basically telling you guys, I'm chunky and I'm never going to work out.
Well, he doesn't look like this guy. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Some of us have more of a dad bods, is what they say.
Dad bods are in, though.
So
read it.
I'm more known for my sense of humor, not my looks.
Okay. So yeah, this sold right here it's a 4 DVD workout set, and it sold for $43, guys.
I spent it's brand new sealed, so that's why it sold for so much. But I spent $25 on a bunch of Beachbody stuff and Esteban. I did not buy it for myself. This is right after vacation. I came back and bought this to resell.
Right after vacation, guys.
You know what? I'm not gonna say anything. She's over here acting like she's like, Queen Fit or whatever.
I'm just gonna suck it in.
If you're gonna sell, but I love her anyways. If you're gonna sell, I might be in trouble later. But if you're gonna sell Beachbody,
we're even.
Okay, it's good. Truce. Beachbody is a Vero. Do not put Beachbody in the title. Make sure it's not in the description. No. And in the item specifics, it's gonna say publisher or whatever. Delete Beachbody.
Don't do it.
Just put the title of the actual whatever workout it is. When people are searching for this, they're probably going to search the title. They're going to search Body Beast. That's what they want, not just Beachbody. And if yours has Body Beast, it'll still show up. Mine did, and it's sold. If you leave Beachbody in there, you're opening yourself up for a return. Or for a Vero. I'm not telling you to sell this kind of stuff, but if you are going to take that risk on your own, my recommendation is don't put Beachbody. That's your
list it to sell. Don't list it to make
Linda's right. We always say if the price is going for $50 and they're selling every time, list yours at $45. You know what I mean? Chop a couple dollars off so yours sells quickly and it gets off the site and there's less chance of it getting flagged.
Yeah.
And again, don't do that if you're afraid of the Vero or whatever. Don't, but if you're going to, do a couple things so that way
if you like the risk.
Yeah, I'd like to live on the edge. PS4 game, Lego Marvel Superheroes. We're long. We even have that many sales. It's sold for $10 shipped.
We're talkative tonight. Sorry, guys.
We're just trying to make some content because we only have so many sales.
Oh.
And then second to last, I forgot we have that last one, which is cool. This is another golf club. It's an Adams Idea 5-iron. This one does not have a steel shaft. This would be a graphite.
Super shaft.
This is a super shaft. For those of you who are not satisfied with this basic shaft. Anyways, this club was, I think, part of an $80 buy-in in the estate sale, so it hasn't been up that long, and it sold for
$30.
$30 shipped. Golf clubs for us usually ship out for about $8 to $12, depending on where we're from. California, so if we're shipping to Florida, we get a little bit higher than some people, but so we're happy with that.
And our last sale so far for the weekend, we got about 28 minutes, guys. So
pray for some more sales, so we have some more video for you guys.
Yeah, so you can see me again.
Even though if you pray now, it's already happened, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
But maybe you can pray for future videos.
That would be good.
Because Linda likes to do stuff on her own, but if there's no sales, she's stuck with me only. She likes to do, even though when she's doing her video for herself,
I make him leave the room.
I have to leave the room. Everyone has to leave the room, and she be quiet, and she just sits there, and she's like, has to tell herself,
I gotta prep
you
myself.
can do this. You can do this. Because I came back in one time, like, oh, she's done by now. She's like, get out of here! So, anyways.
That's probably all on recording, too, because I hit record, and I start, and then I do my...
Yeah. She'll, talk herself up. But she'll get there. She hasn't been doing videos that long. So, the last item is a Tupperware.
Tupperware lid. 7-inch right there.
Okay, we're getting way. It must be too hot for us.
That is red, and that sold for $11.
These Tupperware lids, guys, these are great little. If you're like at a estate store or something, you see a box of lids, 50 cents. We've sold orange ones, yellow ones, and now a red one.
Yeah.
I sold a bunch of orange ones.
I think we have another brown one.
Yeah, and they sell for, the little ones will sell for about $8, the bigger ones about 10 to 12, and some can go for as high as 15. And people will buy them to replace theirs. I heard from someone that they can be a little brittle, so just make sure yours don't crack or anything. This one does not, so that's a little tip I got from one of the viewers. I don't know, is it Christine? I don't remember, but I'm getting old, guys. But yeah, so shout out to whoever did, because just check them, make sure they don't crack or anything, they're not just brittle, and look out for those lids, especially ones like the red, orange, the different color ones do really well. And that's all we have. So thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate it. Hopefully there'll be at least something else to show you. And if not, we will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.